Welcome to True Catholics TV. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Today we shall be discussing the topic: do Catholics worship images? For years, religious fundamentalists have accused Catholics of idolatry. They see our beautiful churches, the colors, images, and statues that we decorate to glorify God and to commemorate the lives of the holy people, and they think that we are idolatry. It is an absurd argument, a profound misunderstanding of what is happening, and it is frankly exhausting that we must continue to defend ourselves. And yet, they are not entirely wrong. In the Catholic Church, idolatry most certainly does exist, but not in the way they think, that we are worshipping statues or anything else. Believe me when I tell you that I see it all the time, and it is a very serious problem. Let us first understand what an idol is. Idolatry is the taking of something that is not. Idolatry is when we put our full trust in something man-made, natural, or imagined, and treat it as we should treat God ourselves. Idols do not have to be evil things. In fact, they are often good things done with good intentions, things directed, at least in our minds, toward the living and true God. The first act in the Bible of idolatry, the golden calf, was not bad because the Israelites were worshipping another god. It was bad because they were trying to contain God to some physical representation. They were worshipping a diminished understanding of God, one that is finite and immovable and the product of their own imaginations, and thus, worshipping something that is not the wholeness of God. Where do I see this constantly? Where is this a valid problem in the Catholic Church? Not in the liturgy. Not in the liturgy, but in the worship of the liturgy. And what do I mean by that? Well, going to Mass is worship. It's an act of gathering together as a body of believers to thank and praise God, to receive Him in word and in sacrament. Its purpose is to facilitate the relationship with God. The words, the gestures, the hymns, the traditions that we use are a way of leading us to God, and that's fine. But they're not God. They're not infallible, they're not immutable, they're ends in themselves. Just as God is our object of worship, so too are the ways we worship Him. The prayers we say are entirely man-made. Except for a few lines in the Gospels from Jesus Himself, all the prayers we say are written by man. Whether it's the ordinary form or the extraordinary form,